The pregnancy test showed 2 lines, and I called my lawyer ex. Prenatal checkup fees and nutritional expenses during pregnancy. Please cover them. He laughed coldly. Sophia, do I need to remind you we broke up 3 years ago? I breathed a sigh of relief. Good. Since you won't pay, you have no grounds to fight me for custody. No choice. Dating a lawyer requires some cleverness.
Welcome to listen to my full sweet love series novel. I'm the blogger and I'm Twilight's novel. Now let's start the main story.
My period was 3 weeks late. The test showed 2 lines. Staring at the pregnancy test stick, my thoughts scattered. The father wasn't a stranger. It was my ex, Liam, senior attorney at Watching's top law firm. Recently at a class reunion, Liam, who never drank, got completely wasted. Knowing our history, everyone insisted I take him home. But we'd broken up 3 years ago. Who knew where he lived now? Finally, I came up with a foolproof plan. I booked him a hotel room. But, damn it, this guy drunkenly called my name. My heart softened, and I answered. That single response spiraled out of control. I vaguely remember fleeing the hotel room later, clutching my aching back. The consequence of drunken recklessness was, I was pregnant. After much hesitation, I went to find Liam. I got straight to the point upon entering. Prenatal checkup fees and nutritional expenses during pregnancy. Cover them. He lifted his cool, distant eyes. What? Did the baby's father run off? I was speechless. Liam stared at me expressionlessly. Figures. What man wouldn't flee a mercenary woman like you? Seems even after all this time, you haven't shed that flaw. Remembering our ugly breakup, I pressed my lips together. Not wanting to dwell, I raised an eyebrow. Since you won't take responsibility or pay, you forfeit any claim to custody. The document in Liam's hand crumpled under his grip. He laughed bitterly. Custody? Sophia, do you think I'm still the Liam who'd happily be your backup plan? I smiled. Relax. I'll personally find our child a stepfather. With that, I turned and left. My crush on Liam, the campus heartthrob, was known by everyone. Classmates, the whole school. I'd stand in freezing wind for half the night just to say, good night. For his offhand, I like smart girls. I buried myself in books, clawing my way into the top 10 within weeks. For him, I haunted the library despite hating academics. To be near him, I audited every law class possible. Until that day he asked, "Your name's Sophia?" Suddenly every effort felt worthwhile. I pursued him like this for 3 whole years. We officially started dating 2 months before graduation. Roommates joked about my dumb luck. I just smiled faintly. After getting together, Liam began bringing me breakfast. The library seat next to mine was no longer empty. Everyone assumed we'd stay blissful. Graduate, marry. But 2 days before graduation, I broke up with him. I initiated it, yet cried the hardest. The day I ended things, Liam was terrifyingly calm. Later, friends told me I'd become his forbidden topic. I thought our paths would never cross again. I never dreamed my parents would choose that moment to divorce. The ultimate gut punch? The mediator was Liam. Entering the mediation room, seeing the aloof Liam, I wanted to hang myself with noodles. Seriously? This coincidence? He typed clinically. Your parents' conflict is severe. As their child, what are your requests? I clutched my hemline, mortified. Actually, their relationship is usually okay. Ha! A barely audible scoff escaped him. Fighting constantly, disturbing the neighbors, that's okay? I inhaled sharply. He looked up, eyes icy and detached. Sophia, your father despised my poverty back then. I assumed people like you lived well. His sharp sarcasm stung. I took a deep breath, forcing calm. Today is about my parents. I understood his resentment. After all, my dad had pressured him to study abroad, calling him poor. His fingers paused mid-type. Sophia, when you've done wrong, own it. If you... I cut him off, pressing my lips together. Please handle my parents' situation carefully. Attorney Liam. I fled home like a coward. I thought my pregnancy was well hidden. Until my mom arrived at my rented place with milk and eggs. Sophia, You need extra nutrition right now. Observing the milk and carefully covered eggs, I sighed. Okay. Mom sensed my mood. Arranging eggs in the fridge, she tentatively asked. What's the plan now? I scrolled absently on my phone. I'll raise the child myself. Mom froze. An egg shattered on the floor. Frowning, I grabbed a broom. Mom, if you and Dad can't reconcile, just separate. Conventional wisdom says preserve marriages, but watching their daily battles exhausted me. Tears rolled down Mom's cheeks. If not for you, I'd have left your dad long ago. Sophia, listen. Women endure for their children. When yours grows up, you'll... I couldn't listen. Then I'll become like you? Fighting daily, becoming the neighborhood joke. Mom shrunk like a scolded child. I just don't want you suffering. If it's hard, tell me who the father is. I'll find him. My composure snapped. Enough. I'm not you. I'll protect my child alone. Take that can't survive without a man nonsense elsewhere. Mom sobbed harder. Sophia, your dad just has a temper. Like forcing Liam abroad. He only wanted better for you. I laughed bitterly. So you'll spend your life cowering under Dad's fists? I slammed the door behind me. Sitting on the bus, hand on my belly, regret washed over me. Maybe she was wrong, but her life had been hard. I arrived at the OBGYN in a daze. The doctor's voice pierced the fog. Fetal condition is unstable. Control your emotions. He prescribed prenatal vitamins. Before leaving, he added meaningfully, bring the baby's father next time. I almost replied he wouldn't come, but swallowed the words. Mom's voice echoed, a child with a father has a complete life. On the way back, I called Liam. Yes. His tone remained icy. I hesitated. Never mind. Silence stretched for seconds before he spoke. Couldn't find another sucker? Back to targeting me? Hardly. Just reminding you. Handle my parents' case well. I tried hanging up. He stopped me. 3 years ago, you. He barely got 3 words out before fury crackled through the line. Sophia, if you claim that child is mine, give me one damn reason to believe it. I was speechless. Was he actually considering it? Before I could answer, another call beeped insistently. I tried ignoring it, but it rang relentlessly. I had to pause with Liam. We'll discuss this later. His low, cold laugh preceded the dial tone. It was Aunt Wong, my neighbor, sounding frantic. Sophia, where are you? Come home. Your parents are fighting. Your dad went for the kitchen knife. We can't hold him. My temples throbbed. Auntie, please stall them. I'm coming. Entering my parents' home, crashing sounds greeted me. A plate flew out, narrowly missing me. Crash. Ignoring the shards, I rushed inside. My dad had Mom by the throat. I pounded his back desperately. Dad, are you insane? Trying to kill her. Dad, enraged, shoved me. Neighbors caught me. Mom, pinned down, screamed insults, clawing at his hair. My attempts to intervene failed. My head buzzed. Enough. Do you need bloodshed to stop? The shout froze the combatants. Mom, disheveled, clung to me, sobbing. Sophia, why'd you take so long? He almost killed me. Slap. Dad raised his hand again. I yanked Mom away. His palm struck my face. The force knocked me down. My temple hit the coffee table corner. Darkness swallowed me. Faintly, I heard panicked shouts. Ambulance! Call an ambulance! I woke to sterile white. Liam sat by my bed, brow deeply furrowed. Did I see worry on his face? Uncertain, I looked again. Why are you here? He ignored the question. Know you're pregnant and still jump into fights? I touched my belly. The baby? I sensed it was okay. Liam replied with a low hum. He radiated anger. I'd always been accident-prone. Dating Liam meant many lectures over my scrapes. His worry manifested as anger. This expression was familiar. I raised an eyebrow. Attorney Liam, worried about me? His face hardened. Why worry? What are you to me? Cold indeed. Like when I hadn't won him over yet. Okay. Not worried. Not worried at all. You. Liam paused, then asked bluntly. Sophia, why did you break up with me? My heart clenched. The breakup was my fault. Young, stupid, terrible at handling relationships. Plus, my family situation. I sighed, opening my mouth. Actually. The doctor entered, cutting me off. Liam gave me a final look and moved aside. The doctor glared disapprovingly at Liam, clearly judging him a negligent partner. Luckily, no miscarriage. But the fetus remains unstable. Be cautious. Remember, you're pregnant. I sat up, nodding obediently. Yes, I understand. And you? The doctor turned to Liam. Attorney Liam paused, then stepped forward, mirroring my obedience. Doctor. The doctor scolded him harshly. Last time, your wife came alone for her checkup. Now she's injured again. You're failing as a husband. Especially the first trimester. She needs protection. Prioritize her care, no matter how busy. I pressed my lips together, stealing a glance at Liam. He nodded earnestly, almost humbly. Understood. Doctor. Thank you. Even as a broke student, Liam was revered. Teachers, principals cherished him. Now being lectured like this. I coughed, suppressing a laugh. After final instructions, the doctor left. Liam saw him out, thanking him repeatedly. Returning to my smirking face, he glared. I sealed my lips, chin raised defiantly. I teased. Not my fault. You chose to come and get lectured. Liam stopped at my bedside, looking down. He raised an eyebrow. Oh. The doctor used your phone. He asked. Mr. Chen? Sophia. Your contact name for me is? Hubby? I gulped. Where was my phone? Liam read my mind, nodding toward the bedside table. Phone's there. He picked it up, handing it to me. This man had grown annoyingly perceptive. Pursing my lips, I retorted. It said, Baby Daddy. Forgot to change it. Fixing it now. I unlocked it, changed the name, Defiant. Meeting Liam's deep, calm gaze felt dangerous. Calm was surface deep. Turmoil churned beneath. Suddenly guilty, I changed the subject. Where are my parents? Liam answered evenly. Both fine. Home now. Your mother wanted to stay. She left when I arrived. I understood Mom. She hoped Liam and I would reunite. For the baby. Like she'd endured Dad for me. When can I leave? Liam replied. Anytime. Feeling fine, I threw back the covers. Discharging now. Liam stopped me. Stay one more night. His tone was cold, almost rude. But I knew it was concern. Liam was perpetually aloof yet deeply caring. I lay back, smiling slightly. Okay. I'll listen to you. Liam was speechless. After another day confirming my and the baby's health, Liam discharged me. He drove me to my apartment. Silence hung between us. Liam left immediately. A pang hit me. Remembering the pain I'd caused him, I felt undeserving of self-pity. About half an hour later, Liam returned. He carried 2 heavy grocery bags. He'd gone shopping. Warmth spread through me. I followed him to the kitchen. Attorney Liam, cooking for me? Liam stored the groceries, giving me a cool look. Without a word, he ushered me out. Sitting on the sofa, I texted Mom. Decided about you and Dad. Mom replied. You think I don't want out? But alone how survive? Relying on you but pregnant. Can't burden you. My chest tightened. Family issues always suffocated me. Typing forcefully. You're barely 50. Find work. Support yourself. Mom's voice message crackled tearfully. Easy for you. What job could I get? Hopelessness weighed me down. Leaning back, I breathed deeply, forcing patience. Mom, take one step. The rest follows. Move in with me. By little, save what you earn. Just start. I sent 2 voice messages. Her reply crushed me. I'll discuss it with your dad. I dropped my phone, closing my eyes. Liam's voice broke through. Eat. I joined him. He'd cooked 2 dishes, My favorites. He set rice before me, then asked quietly, "What's wrong?" I avoided mentioning family. My parents' volatile marriage was my deepest shame. I'd hidden it even during our relationship. All my insecurities stemmed from their discord. I shook my head. Liam paused, then said, "Sophia, at least now we're friends. Beyond my role as lawyer, separation seems the healthiest choice for your parents." Liam left after washing dishes. I pondered his words. Truthfully, I'd wished for their divorce since childhood. My dad treated me well, but as a husband, utterly failed. Mom. Sharp tongue, soft heart. Her words provoked Dad's rage. "I was blind marrying you. Are you even a man? Useless. This whole family is useless. Any man's better than you. Hit me. I dare you." Somewhere Dad snapped. Then it never stopped. Maybe they'd loved once. But marriage sharpened their edges into weapons against each other. I resolved to talk seriously. I went home the next day. First heart-to-heart with my parents. "You two should divorce. Dad, rebuild your life back home. Mom comes with me. But I'll support you, Dad. Give me time to settle in the city. Then you move near me." My parents exchanged glances, silent. But they agreed. Before leaving, Dad asked, "Sophia, are you angry with me?" I looked at this weathered man. In 20-plus years, he'd never raised his voice at me. For me, he'd endured silently. Only once had he raged, over Liam's lack of money. He'd yelled, "My life's for you. And you pick a loser? Will he care for you when I'm gone?" Tears welled as I smiled. "Dad, no. Just give me time. I'll bring you to the city." Dad saw us off. In the car, I looked back. He stood there, watching the car, wiping tears. Back at my place, Mom asked, "And Liam?" Having pushed her to leave Dad, I felt obligated to lead by example. I said firmly, "No chance. I'll raise this child alone." Mom sighed. "Don't worry. Your dad and I will help. 3 adults can raise 1 child." I laughed. "Exactly." Mom cooked. When Liam knocked, I shoved him out. His face darkened. I hastily explained. Liam's expression softened slightly. He handed me a bag. "Since you have help, I'll go." I took it cheerfully. "Attorney Liam, cooking for me?" "Handling all my meals." Liam scoffed. "Sophia, I'm busy. Can't babysit you." He left. This man would leave behind indestructible lips when cremated. I brought the bag to the kitchen. Mom looked surprised. "When did you buy this?" Panicking, I lied. "Earlier. Forgot to put it away." Mom glanced toward the door. "Who knocked?" "The property manager. Annoying daily visits." I set the bag down and fled. I texted Liam. "Thanks, Attorney Liam." With a cute sticker. Liam replied, "No problem," and went silent. My sticker screamed appeasement. He knew it. Still angry. I owed him an apology. Years ago, Dad told Liam he was unworthy unless rich. Dad's sole wish. My financial security. He believed money meant happiness. Believed Mom's unhappiness stemmed from his financial failure. He locked me away, forbidding contact. The day I broke up with Liam, I was hospitalized. Dad crashed his truck. Doctors feared he'd lose his legs. I knew he'd been distracted by my defiance. Guilt consumed me. I prayed fiercely for Dad's recovery. Miraculously, his legs were saved. Returning home, I found a small box. Inside, a model yacht. Liam had built it. I'd once said I loved the ocean. That with a yacht, I'd sail daily. That model still sat on my nightstand. I knew Liam hated me. I never expected reconciliation. But this reunion, this unexpected child, his lingering coldness spoke of old wounds. But his care was undeniable. So I decided to try to mend the rift. That evening, Liam called. I answered brightly, teasing. "Miss me, Attorney Liam?" His voice was icy. "Miss Chen, let's discuss your parents." This formal tone grated. We met at a cafe. He ordered coffee. Orange juice for me. All business. Utterly detached. Decision regarding your parents? I sat straight. They're separated. Mom lives with me. Dad's home. This works. Liam stared silently. He drank his coffee, eyes shadowed. I leaned in playfully. Attorney Liam, impressed? No more excuses to see me. Contempt flashed across Liam's face. Sophia, who do you think you are? His coldness stunned me. Liam. He stood abruptly, gaze distant. Since it's resolved, I'll go. He turned decisively. I chased him outside. Lee. Sophia. The baby. He snapped. I stopped. Reaching for his hand, I whispered. Liam, I need to say something. He pulled away, looking elsewhere. Talk. I'm busy. Sorry. The words felt inadequate but necessary. Liam seemed startled. He paused, voice softening slightly. Why apologize? The child is yours alone. Ours, I thought. I pressed my lips together. Not for that. For 3 years ago. I'm sorry. Liam gave a short, bitter laugh. Expecting it's okay? I hung my head. No. Long silence followed. I thought he'd left. Looking up, I met his intense gaze. He sighed almost inaudibly, a hint of surrender in his tone. Let's go. I'll drive you. Wordlessly, we drove to my office. I said goodbye, heading inside. Sophia. Liam called from behind. I turned quickly. He studied me intently. Next appointment. Call me. He drove off. My grin felt impossibly wide. Time to prove myself, to heal the past. Leaving work, I spotted a stranger. Tall. Handsome. Not Liam level though. Confused, I stared. He approached, smiling. Hello. Brian. Hi. Slowly, I shook his hand. Brian released it. Sorry, this is abrupt. Your mother said you'd be off now. I had business nearby. Saw you just as I arrived. Still puzzled, I asked. Mother? Brian paused. She didn't tell you? I checked my phone. Mom's messages. Honey, found a match in our building. Divorced, child lives with ex, good conditions. Add his WeChat. Exiting Mom's chat, I saw Brian's friend request. Busy at work. I'd missed it. If only I'd checked. Embarrassed, I stammered. Just saw Mom's texts. My fault. Brian smiled kindly. Mine too. Sorry. His pleasantness eased me. I smiled slightly. Actually, Brian glanced at my belly. Your mother explained. No need to apologize. Not for that, I clarified softly. I'm interested in someone. Pursuing him now. Feeling hopeful. I added apologetically. Mom doesn't know, so. Awkwardness flickered across Brian's face, but he stayed polite. I see. He offered. Since we're neighbors, share a ride? I knew it was courtesy. Thanks, but I have errands. Brian nodded. All right. See you. Watching him leave, I sighed relief. Planning to pretend I'd forgotten something at work, I turned. Liam stood there. Thrilled, I rushed over. You came. Thought you were busy? Liam's gaze froze my smile. What's wrong? His icy stare shifted to Brian's retreating figure. He's the father? One conversation equals fatherhood? Still doubted the baby was his? That night, whose hands explored me? Anger flared. Call him the father if you want. Liam's eyes bore into me. Why did he come? Sophia marrying him? Defiant, I retorted. None of your business. True. My mistake for interfering. Liam looked away coldly and walked off. Fine. Walk away. I stormed home. Mom saw my anger. What happened? Did things go poorly with Brian? Angry at Liam, I still clarified. I'm pursuing Liam. Casually, but I still love him. Please stop setting me up. Mom nodded. All right. He is the father. And wealthy now, good. I pressed my lips. My feelings aren't about money. Young love thrives on air. But children need milk. Mom lectured. Her tone mirrored her fights with Dad. Some habits die hard.
She started on needing a man.
I interrupted. Mom tired? Don't cook. I can manage. Mom dismissed me. I do this at home. Cook first, then finish work. Skip cooking. I'm fine. Mom frowned. You? With your unstable pregnancy? Quit your job. Liam can support you. Communication felt impossible. I walked away. After dinner, Mom left. I worked on a project until nearly midnight. My phone rang as I climbed into bed. Liam. His voice, slurred and desperate, echoed. Sophia. Sophia. Drunk. Again. He couldn't answer. Where are you? Finally getting the address, I rushed over. Hauled his drunken self to a hotel. Twice now, damn him. Sophia. Sophia. Just like that night, he murmured my name. I didn't dare respond this time. Neither did my belly. Seeing him settled, I left. Next morning, Liam called. He apologized. Last night. You brought me here? I didn't do anything, did I? I rolled my eyes. You wouldn't let go. Hugged, kissed. Called me your sweetheart. Liam cut in coldly. Impossible. Impossible? Me. I shot up, furious. You pinned me down. You wouldn't let me leave. You got me pregnant. Impossible? Silence stretched on the line. Infuriated, I yelled. Speak. Liam finally spoke. Disbelief heavy. That night. The baby is truly mine? I hung up. Figure it out yourself. After breakfast, heading downstairs, I opened the building door. Liam stood there. He grabbed my shoulders urgently. Sophia, tell me, is the child mine? Tilting my chin up, I said. No. Liam's grin widened. It is mine. That night we really... People streamed in and out. I clamped my hand over his mouth, pulling him aside. I have some dignity. Liam's eyes reddened. So it was real? I woke alone. Thought it was a dream. I snorted. Quite the dream. Liam pulled me into a careful hug, mindful of my belly. Sophia, forgive me. He hadn't denied paternity. He genuinely hadn't known. Idiot. I shrugged. Fine. I forgive you. We're even. Liam released me slightly, tears welling. No. I failed you. His tears triggered mine. Without that reunion, our ending might still have been together. I knew. We both carried the other in our hearts. Holding Liam's hand, I explained the real reason for the breakup. I continued. Dad nearly lost his legs because of me. Back then, I was overwhelmed with guilt. All I could think about was my father. I know I shouldn't make excuses for him. But all these years, he'd endured Mom's emotional manipulation. That's why he lashed out with those hurtful words to you. Ultimately, I handled it poorly, Liam. I'm sorry. Liam pulled me into another embrace. It's all in the past now. Later, I gave birth to a baby girl. We named her Summer. After completing my postpartum confinement, I immediately returned to work. No choice. I was now a department head. I had to solidify my position. Liam's mother and a nanny cared for the baby. I wasn't needed. I could focus entirely on excelling in my career. Liam, however, kept creating distractions. One evening just after work, he summoned me to the harbor. I arrived. From a distance, I spotted Liam standing on a yacht's deck. A bold S adorned the yacht, for Sophia. When I boarded, everyone else emerged. My dad, my mom, all my colleagues and friends. Percent including Liam's family, friends, and co-workers. With them bearing witness, Liam knelt before me on one knee, opening a small red velvet box. A brilliant diamond solitaire glittered fiercely under the sun. Eyes misty, Liam gazed up at me. Sophomore. You can finally wear a wedding gown now. Isn't it time to marry me? Tears streamed down my face too. I extended my hand. Later, Liam and I held a grand wedding ceremony. Truthfully, Liam and I had already legally married and moved in together. Using my savings from recent years, I'd made a down payment on an apartment. Now, both my father and mother lived there. They held divorce certificates though. Just roommates now. Paradoxically, this arrangement finally brought peace between them. Mom continued her cleaning job. Dad remained a long-distance trucker. Their free time was spent visiting their granddaughter. Everything felt serene. Harmonious. One night, curled against Liam's chest, I shared childhood memories. Liam held me tighter, his silent embrace telling me everything was truly past. I had a truly happy family now. Suddenly, Summer started crying. Liam got up, gently lifting her and placing her between us. Her cries quieted instantly. Cupping both Summer's tiny hand and mine within his large one, he leaned down and kissed my forehead. Under the warm lamplight, profound tenderness illuminated his eyes. He whispered, "Sophia, I love you. Forever."